Welcome back, everybody. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show on S3. It's time to meet a performer we've already been hyping up all morning. But just to give you a bit of fact, she was born and raised in the town of Paarl. Singer and songwriter Amy Jones Star has only been on the rise since the release of her debut single, Sunrise, in 2016. She has shared stages with the likes of Vicky Sampson, Mikasa, and collaborated with Cinnamon and Don Vino Prince. But before we get into it, let's enjoy some of her latest single. It's I Think I'm in Love.
How much you really love me. It's the keys to my past that won't set me free. I think I'm in love with you. You're the beat within my heart. I think I'm in love with you. You're the strings to my guitar. I never thought that I would find you. A simple answer to my prayer. Love was blind, so I kept seeking. Through my heart.
Someone's glowing. Someone is glowing. We love it. Let's give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. It's Amy Jones.
Thank you.
First of all, who's your favorite? Okay, because we're going to be jostling.
No.
You know.
I'm not going to answer that one.
It doesn't matter because you are our favorite. Welcome to it. I always feel it's necessary for us to check in, especially with musicians during these crazy times. So how are you? And I mean that not just as a person, but as an artist. How have you been over these crazy, crazy times?
I've been really well, you know, despite what's happening around the world. I've been really blessed. And I can just say, by the grace of God, that I'm here and I can still release music, create music. So yeah, it's been okay.
Good.
I'm going to ask you, I'm going to get right into it, because I think I'm in love with you. But you declared your love to someone very important in your life, and it's your boyfriend, Lee, who was also your manager.
Yeah.
Spill the tea, me and she was like, oh, who's going to ask the question?
Can we call you Amy Lee?
Amy Lee. Someone actually invited me to something, Amy Lee. Like, it's just Amy.
You come as a package deal there. That's great.
Tell us about that. Tell us about the relationship, just how you're finding balance between, you know, work life and just working together and creating music and still, you know, just enjoying this new space that you guys are in, because clearly you are glowing, girl. Oh,
thank you. You know, being now in a relationship, it's something that I've always dreamed of. And having to work with him before, you know, the romance started now recently. It's like, I always say it's like the cherry on the cake now. You know, it's just so sweet, and I've never been loved the way that I am loved now, you know? And I think when you have the same goal musically as well as in a relationship, everything just works out for the good, and I find myself being in a better space to write because of, you know, the new events in my life, and I think that's just amazing.
And it helps to have someone in your corner when you're leveling up, because I get a sense, I mean, I've been lucky enough to have a front row seat to your career from like day one, and I've got to thank you, because all of my crazy projects over the years, from when you were just a little girl with a guitar standing in front of an audience to asking them to love her, you were there, and you've always been there, and I think that shows just a huge amount about your spirit. But I get a sense now you are leveling up. Does that feel like it, that this is a new kind of phase of your career?
I'm growing up, if that makes sense. Like, I have a makeup artist who started with me since my very first show.
Wow.
And she told me, Amy, I enjoy seeing you become this beautiful, confident woman, you know? And it's just kind of cool to transition into that. But also my music is also going along with me, and people are still appreciating and loving that.
So how would you describe the music now? How has that creative process changed? And what is the sound that you're enjoying the most at the moment?
The sound that I'm enjoying the most is these kind of slow, but also the fast. I'm like a bit of both, you know? Can't really place myself in a box. But I love the urban pop side, but I also love the EDM, the dance, you know? But for now, the pop is working for me, so I'm enjoying it.
we love that. We love seeing you grow as well. But you was mentioning something just in the ad break, and you were saying that it's good to just see that you're doing so many things, like on the digital space as well, in the fitness space, all about speaking about mental health. How do you find a balance between all these different avenues?
Gosh, I just try and make time for everything, you know, like in the morning I have a routine, go to gym. If I don't go to gym, I'll go the evening, but I have to always make time, you know, that's like my time out, and and also to be in a space to write as well. So it's just trying to put everything in a basket. But you get it right in the end.
Do you and Lee kind of have a rule that you turn off the job at some point? Because you must need that to be able to step out at some point.
I don't know. We've never really had that where it's like, okay, it's work now. Then it's like, oh, work hat's on. And then it's like, it's a relationship. No, we've never really had that. I think we've just always just been ourselves, and it's been working. I think when I met him, we just had such a good synergy from the start, and it's something that I've never had with anyone else when it comes to work. And just saying, Amy, I have your best interests at heart, and we're going to decide on this. If you're not happy, we don't do it. But if you're happy, we do it. And I think that's never changed, and that's very important to have.
Yeah, it's vital.
I hate to ask this because you said this earlier. You said, you know, it's God's grace that brought you this far, but hoping that, you know, God's grace just carries you through for the next years and the rest of the year. What can we expect from Amy Jones, from the brand, in the fitness space as well, on the digital platforms? What are you hoping to achieve for the rest of 2021?
The rest of 2021, well, hopefully another song. It's already done, and so we're just waiting on the right time for that one.
You think you love time 2?
I know I'm in love.
Again.
I know I'm in love.
Volume 2. And then possible like a little EP as well.
Okay,
so
I was going to ask.
Excited about that.
It must be quite a thing to build to a point of getting to an album release, but I think the fans are kind of wanting that now.
Yeah, they're like, just put all your songs like on one little album thing, you know, so I'm definitely going to do that.
No, give us a teaser. Give a taster, just a little bit here, so we keep coming back for more. Coming back for more as well. The last time you gave me a virtual workout session. This time,
Oh, cool, yeah.
we're doing the games. We're doing it together again. What can we expect for the workout? Or we go die?
Is she going to be scared? Is she be excited?
No, I don't think we will die today.
Okay.
Never. We won't.
But suddenly you became all hardcore when you said that. It was like all the sweetness just like ebbed out of your face. You're like, yeah.
No, just a bit of ab, shoulders and...
Have it shoulders. Yeah, that's good.
Got to get that performance body. But we are so proud of you and everything that you're doing. And I think you know how special you are to this show and why we love having you back here. So happy to have you here presenting some new music as well. It really is a beautiful track, and I think it's going to hit us all in the feels. Amy Jones, yay. So good to have Amy back in studio. She is going to be performing, I want to say for us, but it's actually just for you, so you want to stick around for that.